Matt Cashion here, and I have got the cruise missile, John Cruise, with me. John, this is part of the job that is really, really fun. Okay?
Yep.
Working on new stuff, like that's where I get to geek out at, is working on new stuff, releasing the brand new John Cruise Signature Series Big Bait Rod.
That's right.
And this is an even cooler release because we're doing what here today, John?
Been active with the Sharpie. We're signing the first 50 rods. Right here you can see this is number 1. We're signing the first 50 rods. They're gonna epoxy my signature and the number into the finish, and that is just a really, really cool, unique way to do stuff and show people and remind them these rods are made right here in North Carolina, right here in this building. I mean, from the blanks all the way up, made right here. And a lot of people want to know what to throw all these new big swim baits on.
Yes.
And we have it right here in front of us. Something we've been working on here for a little bit, getting the guide placement right, getting the action just right. And I'm really, really happy with the way this rod turned out.
All right, pretty daggone cool. There's so many little features that we're going to be going through in this rod, but there's only 50 of these that are signed, right?
Yes, the signed ones are the first 50.
First 50.
The first 50 are signed with that epoxy, so it's not going to rub off or go anywhere. But also, we're going to have a prize pack for you, including a 1-hour Zoom call with yours truly. We can talk about baits to throw on this. We're going to show you exactly how to rig it, the reels to use, all that kind of stuff. We're going to go through all of that. We're going to talk about a lot of the big baits in there. I mean, we're talking big baits, we're talking glide baits, we're talking swim baits, big spinner baits, big crank baits, on and on. This is definitely an all-encompassing rod, does a lot of things very well, which most people just default back to the wrong action. They default back to the wrong action because they don't have another rod that can throw these big lures. Now you do.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. And from what you're talking about, this might be a setup where you actually have a couple, right? A couple of the same setup, you'll have it rigged for different applications.
If you get one, I promise you, you're not going to not use it. You're going to use the rod. It's going to find a spot for one of the baits that you're going to be throwing in your tackle box. And if you really like it, then like you said, you can add 1 or 2 or 3 more, however many. If you get to be a big bait guy and you really like big baits, this might be the rod that you'll have a handful of.
All right, so just to break it down here, okay, guys, we're going to be doing so much more on the features of this rod, what it's used for, but this is to announce that we are launching the John Cruise Signature Series Big Bait Rod. John has signed the first 50, all right? They are available on our website at cashionrods.com. Those who purchase those first 50 will be invited to a Zoom call with John and the other participants.
And much more. Be surprised. You'll be surprised.
Ooh.
We're gonna have some more gifts, some more codes, some more discounts, more fun stuff thrown in there with that first 50.
That's what I love. Like, this is fun. Like, this is going to be a lot of fun, right? That Zoom call, you're going to be talking fishing, you're going to be talking the details of fishing.
Right.
This is a whole lot of fun. So this is a unique launch for Cashion. We've never done this before, but it's a really cool feature with John being a proximity, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro, right? That adds a lot of value to everything that we're doing here. So we are really excited about this launch, guys. The first 50, go to cashionrods.com, and then the Zoom call. This is going to be a really fun journey.
Yeah, so jump on that first 50, but we're not done with 50. There are going to be plenty more rods after that. And maybe if we meet up sometime, once you get one, I can sign it. But it won't be in the epoxy like here. So better jump on this one quick.